This is tutorial number 5 in the Giovanni Analysis Options video tutorial series on the histogram plot analysis. Histograms are used to display the distribution of values of a data variable for a selected region and time interval. The histogram can be used to characterize the range of values, examine the data for shifts in the range of values, or search for anomalous or erroneous data points. Giovanni allows users to select either linear or logarithmic scales for the x and y axes of the histogram plot. The first step is to select the Histogram Analysis option. The histogram option is found in the miscellaneous menu. The next step is to select a variable of interest. For this example, the chlorophyll A concentration from Modus aqua is selected. This variable is selected because the distribution of concentration values in nature has interesting aspects that can be demonstrated with a histogram. The next step is to select the time period for the analysis. Because we are using a monthly data variable, the time period selected for this example is the month of December 2005. The final step is to select the region of interest. For this example, the region of interest is the western coast of South Africa and Namibia, the location of the Benguela upwelling zone, a highly productive marine region. Note that the steps do not need to be performed in this order, but all of the selections must be made to perform an analysis. Now that all of the selections are completed, click Plot Data. Here is the initial result for the histogram plot. The plot shows that there is a very large number of very small values of chlorophyll A concentration. In the open ocean, chlorophyll concentrations are quite low. They become significantly higher near some coastal regions, as for the Benguela upwelling zone. For that reason, a logarithmic x-axis is better for this variable. To change the x-axis to logarithmic, select Plot Options on the left side. Selecting Plot Options allows the designation of either a linear or logarithmic scale for the x-axis or the y-axis, or both of them. For this example, a logarithmic scale for the x-axis is selected with the checkbox. After the selection, click on the Replot button. Here is the modified result for the histogram plot with a logarithmic x-axis. The plot now shows the distribution of chlorophyll A concentration values much better. The high frequency of low concentration values is clear, and the higher values have a much broader range on the plot. The gray box contains statistical information, including the total number of pixels in the region analyzed, the mean and median values, and the maximum and minimum values. For the logarithmic axis, the values of the logarithms are shown rather than the actual values. We can also perform additional histogram analyses for this particular region. This map of chlorophyll A concentration in the Benguela upwelling zone shows the difference between the high concentrations near the coast and the low concentrations in the open ocean. Two different regions of interest, the coastal region and the open ocean region, will show the difference in the values of chlorophyll A concentration with the histogram plot. We can now compare the histograms for the two oceanic regions. The histogram plot for the coastal region shows the range of values from the low offshore concentrations to the high nearshore concentrations. The histogram plot for the open ocean region now shows a much better depiction of the range of low concentration values. Note that the x-axis range and the y-axis range are set dynamically by Giovanni. Because of the large difference between open ocean chlorophyll A concentrations and the much higher values occurring in nearshore areas or in phytoplankton blooms, this variable is said to have a bimodal distribution. This concludes the Giovanni histogram plot video tutorial. Thank you for watching.